Ready for some new Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds info while we wait for that gameplay reveal on October 30th at Paris Games Week. I know I'm ready. I already did a huge video on all the info we got from the Game Informer article in the November 2016 issue. And now the official PlayStation magazine got an interview with GUERRILLA as well regarding the new DLC, touching on the new skills, weapons and more. At this point I wonder if I should request an interview as well, because if they're willing to talk, I got a lot of questions for them. Anyway, back to the new info we got from the official PlayStation magazine. Let's discuss that in this video. If you like that, then a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. The OPM got to interview the lead writer on the Frozen Wilds, Ben McCaw, and I hope I pronounced that right. In the Frozen Wilds we of course go to the Cut, a border zone between the Karja and the Banuk, as noted by Ben in the interview. In the base game we of course play in the Karja dominated zone, but in the Frozen Wilds we venture into the Banuk lands. Quote, there's a lot of back and forth and warfare between the Karja and the Banuk. So we kinda already knew this of course, but what does Aloy bring to this area? Well, Ben only shared that she will have a new mystery to explore that will touch upon the beliefs of the Banuk. And if you're not familiar with the Banuk tribe, they of course believe that they have a spiritual connection with the machines. So that will probably tie in with the story, but how? I'm really curious to see that. The article once again touches on the fact that the DLC will be available halfway through the base game, but that the difficulty will be mid to end game. And I'm still a little bit worried about this, but like I said in my previous video, I really have to play it to see if it's indeed too easy. Because like I said in my previous video as well, if you are a level 15 player and should be able to complete all the quests as well, so how will it be balanced for someone that has all the best weapons from the New Game Plus mode with all the best mods? If they go into that new area, they should be like kicking ass, right? So it will be really interesting to see, only time will tell. In the official PlayStation magazine article, it was mentioned that the skills will focus on the quality of life stuff and that they will add new combat dimensions and some new ways to interact with machines. And this is in line with the stuff from the Game Informer article, where we learned that there will be 2 new skill lines and that the focus would be on overriding machines. With one new skill being the fact that you can heal your mount after it's being damaged. So with this new info on the new ways to interact with the machines and the new combat dimensions, I really think that taming a machine to let it follow you around is something we will totally see. That you can also give commands like follow or attack, something like that. I really can't wait to see those skills. On to the new weapons, something I'm most excited about alongside the new machines. So it was confirmed that we will see upgraded versions of the weapons you've seen in the past. So hopefully with more than just an extra modification slot, like maybe new arrows or a new combination of arrows. That would be really cool. Of course, in the New Game Plus mode we saw the adapt versions of the shadow weapons that just had one new mod slot. I hope they really add something different this time. And onto the new weapons, because they should explore different ways of fighting according to Guerrilla Games. Quote, we have been experimenting with some tweaks on the game systems. We think that they're a lot of fun to play with, end quote. This speaks to me as more melee options in the combat. As I've stressed a lot, the Banuk's favorite weapon is the spear, so to have new melee moves or different spears in this DLC is totally something I think we can see. That would be really cool, since the melee combat right now could really use some improvement. But this also looks like the overall combat in the game will get some changes or will get an upgrade, not just because of the new weapons. So I'm really curious to see that gameplay finally at Paris Games Week. I would imagine on October 30th. There we will probably see a new machine, the new weapons, just Aloy fighting, so we will immediately see if the melee combat is upgraded or what they tweaked. I really can't wait. Also cool, in the article it was confirmed that there will be at least one new photo mode post in the DLC. Hopefully we get a smile for Aloy as well in the photo mode. That would be awesome. If this post will be exclusive to the people that bought the DLC or will be added via a free patch that I think will happen around the launch of the DLC remains to be seen, but when we know more I will of course let you know. So I expect the new Frozen Wilds info to drop on Monday, so keep an eye out on the channel for my full analysis of the gameplay reveal that will happen at Paris Games Week on October 30th. I can't wait. Of course, I've said it many times, but it's finally time. I'm like really deep into Shadow of War and now Assassin's Creed Origins, but the idea that there will be new Horizon Zero Dawn content down the line just really got me excited. I really can't wait, and I know that you are in the same boat. Anyway, subscribe of course for everything Horizon Zero Dawn. Like this video to support the channel. Check out my video where I discussed my opinion on the fact that there will be only one DLC for Horizon Zero Dawn, and where I discussed all the news we got from the Game Informer article. Also some other interesting stuff that I did not mention in this video, in that video, so totally check it out if you have not already. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.